Once more. Begin. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You have gone far since last we met, especially for someone with no steeds. Thus, I commend you, and may all of your future attempts in turn succeed. Your choice? Lunar ray.
Together we shine.
It is yours. Look at what I found.
With you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while. Your doing, wasn't it? Fine work.
Yes. Into the purse. That shade needs you, Chronos. Rest easy now.
Feel too bad you couldn't end him altogether. Not like any of the rest of us were able to, as you can plainly see. Instead, mayhaps go kick him while he's down. Happy to help with that.
Flame of the hearth. I'll send you to your graves. Rest for now in peace. valuable enough.
Good evening. I don't remember anymore what it was like, having two legs. Only the two. I'm hideous, I know, but I don't fall over myself like I once did. Second nature now, scurrying about.
Don't speak that way. My task would go much faster if I had legs like yours, Arachne.
Save your pity for another soul, my friend. Now then, I've saved some of my softest silk for you. It's all yours.
Splinter and form.
The valuable is near.
There. In the name of Hades. Yes, my lord, I spoke the oath, if that is what you mean. Thus in shadow I serve, and to shadow I'll return ere comes the light of dawn.
Sure enough. Your aura is different, stronger. You have been studying the Arcana, meditating at your altar to prepare for your attempts.
Each card reveals to me a different strength. If I steady myself and concentrate, then it's as though I become one with whomever they depict. If only I could focus on them all.
To focus by its nature is to choose. Come, demonstrate to me this newfound understanding of yours. Crossed flames awaken! Conserve your strength. And wrath of the moon. To me, my sisters. The moon. At ease. You have grown strong, although we've an eternity to hone our craft. Return to shadow now.
He's back.
Just in time. If there is one thing on which the accursed fates and I agree, it is that all eventually shall decay. All spring from nothingness, and back into that chaos we shall all return. You merely hurry it along.
Which keepsake now? it. There's that rancid scent. My staff. Ooh.
It is I. Are you beneath the bottom of the sea? Or very close to it? Must be even darker than what you're accustomed to. And the terrible pressure. Not even I can stand it for too long. So how can you?
The eyes. Those eyes, man. Know what I mean? Oh, how thoughtful and all that. You dummy, though. Don't you realize I'm just gonna add this to the pile with the rest, so that some other would-be suitor ends up taking it?
Sure, it's a gift. You get to decide what to do with it. Perhaps one of those other would-be suitors would enjoy it if that's what you want. Peace, Narcissus.
Thanks.
I spoke to Echo about you. Said you didn't mean to hurt her, though perhaps I shouldn't have. She responded in her usual way, but I could tell something happened. You broke her heart.
She broke her own heart. They always fall for people who don't love them back. Anyway, I'm sure she'll find someone who thinks she's awesome. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Yes, I've noticed. So, has anybody ever fallen out of love with you? Or do they all end up in the mourning fields, pining for you for eternity?
All I know is no one's ever loved me as much as me. They're all too busy feeling sorry for themselves to really care, you know? You can't love someone if you can't love yourself. See you around.
Thank you. May these waters run clear.
Okay.
you again. Sometimes I get a little boost from Artemis, but you... Just about all Olympus backs you up, and even still, it's not enough. Some help they are.
Direct your criticism to the gods themselves. Now what is it you want with me?
I want a little taste of all that power for myself. Come on, I'll trade you.
I said I don't need your aid. Watch yourself, Nem.
Really?
Now pull yourselves together and don't screw it up like last time. Okay, girls? This song's called Coral
That was awkward. For me. And that's our show for tonight. The very bottom of the sea. I need this. To firmer ground. For morning fields. Petals from a golden bough. Should be able to revive that bough. Some myrtle. All clear. Could get going now.
siege before. Normally, it's not too big a deal. But Gramps has something else in mind this time. Got some individuals here pretty spooked.
Echo? Hey, about Narcissus.
About Narcissus. About Narcissus. About Narcissus.
I don't know what he was like back when you met, but he has a certain vanity about him that perhaps dulls his other senses a bit. When we speak, it's often like I'm not even there.
I'm not even there. Not even there. Not even there.
Such a power. This corruption. A golden bow. Point secured. One remains. Fine work as always. Think I can finally go. And scoop. Olympus, I accept this message. That's hot. Been rolling around in miasma, have you?
Whether he fought ferociously or merely played, three-headed terror Cerberus does not let on.
Now be at peace again. Could switch my keepsake. Not happening. I'll take it. Unseen. Not much farther now. It worked.
Did you perhaps forget something when last you interfered?
You test my patience. Enough of this.
The multi-headed monster keeps his fury well in check, beside the rightful underworld king.
May moonlight guide you.
As you say. Your mother was so proud when you were born. We did not always think that we would have another child, but we decided to try again.
And you did the most important thing parents can do. You protected me. As for my mother, I know her beautiful smile. The way she's looking at me in the painting that I have.
The painting, it survived. The witch, she must have taken it. And such a risk for such a thing. Know that your mother's radiance cannot be captured, no matter the artist's skill. Fine, but you cannot stay.
Which way? One of the leaders of this Sata cult. Traitorous wretch.
The brightness of my fair son Apollo has illuminated you in the dark, if but for a moment there, young lady. Would that all of my kin were equally as talented as he.
Just a few chambers left. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. Hail, boatman. Adequate. One way in.
Time again, is it?
So what have you done with the three fates? You would incur the wrath of all chthonic gods, as though the wrath of all Olympus weren't enough.
Oh, I banished them. Where I cannot say or when. In any event, they trouble us no longer with their manipulative weavings. Now what happens now is entirely up to us. More then?
Curse you, Father.
More guests I wish for you to meet. Freeze. Such rancor. My forces are as numerous as grains of sand. Preposterous. I grow quite weary of this dour place. Three, two, one. Be gone now from my sight! exist. No god can vanquish me.
For my mother. Got it. I have what I need for now.
As saffron-veiled Millenoi long bided her time, so too must wait a little longer those desirous of the details of her glorious revenge.
Ow! Return to shadow now. Adequate. Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him. What now? Come here, you little bug.
Hey. Not gonna lie, Mel, sometimes I wish I had a big important task. And not that floating isn't one.
You know my stance on this, Dora. You need to get out of this tent. You're very talented. I've never met a shade that speaks like you.
Ooh, I can talk. Makes me so special. I'm sure any lowly shade could do it after being stuck here listening to you people long enough. I was fed up with just warbling, so I learned to sound it out, I guess.
I'm glad you did. This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you. Begging your pardon, Shades.
Well done. You have gone far, Millenoi, and you bested me. Gave me quite a scrape at that. There is much left to be done, but you are learning.
Thank you, Headmistress. Although I know that I could not have bested you had you held nothing back.
You know. Why do you self-impose such limits on your capability? Alter your thoughts. I shall see you again out there.
Yes, Headmistress. Moonlight guide you.
Moonlight guide us all.
Been meaning to try this. Fire and earth, between heaven and hell, make manifest my thoughts, complete my spell.
You've done it.
Hello there. So how has Nemesis been faring out there? Taking matters into her very capable hands. Not making too much grief for you, I hope.
So you know already. And Headmistress must too. Nemesis is being Nemesis. Discovering firsthand our task is not as simple as it seems.
Say no more then. Though if she becomes too intent on impeding your results over achieving her own, we'll step in.
It won't come to that.
You got there.
come here to gloat, I bet. I beat him. I beat the Titan. Well, hardly matters. He's still alive, you realize, don't you?
I wasn't coming here to gloat, and yes, I realize. But this is still a step. If I could vanquish Chronos once, I can do it again. And one of these nights, he's not going to come back.
Yeah, 'cause one of these nights I'll get my hands on him myself.
Then you can do the gloating, right? May moonlight guide us.
Sure.
I've need of that. All grown up. You're a sight to behold.
Ah, that's a nice touch.
Here you'll grow strong. May moonlight guide you. Sleep well. What say the Arcana? I never realized. Excellence. The Queen. The Fates. Thought I had more. Concentrate.
numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. You have an animal familiar now. Well, your disciples are my disciples, young one. They shall be trained and cared for here while you're away, and they can fight me also if they like.
Thank you. The will of night.